Quantifiers. Students, there is a two types of quantifiers. Number one, universal quantifier. Second one, existential quantifier. Students, quantifier are always defined on open sentence. See here, notation for universal quantifier. This is the notation for universal quantifier, and we will read this notation as for all. And universal quantifier means it is true for all values of the set. For example, for all x belongs to real number such that x square greater than and equal to 0. Students, here x belong in real number, means x is a real number, and for every real number x square is greater than and equal to 0, means square of every real number is positive. It is true, square of every real number is positive, means this condition is true for whole set real number. So here we will define quantifier as for all. For all means given condition is true for every value of the set. Getting universal quantifier means it is true for every value of the set. Then we can say that its truth value is true if it is true for every value of the set. If it is false, at least one value, then we can say that its truth value is false. Its truth value is t whenever it is true for every value of the defined set. Getting universal quantifier. Now next, existential quantifier. This is the notation for existential quantifier. This notation we will read as there exist. For existential quantifier, we will use notation there exist. It is true for some value or at least one value of the set. Existential quantifier means it is true for some value or at least one value of the set. For example, there exists x belongs to natural number such that x plus 9 is equal to 11. See here, what is the value of x? X is equal to 2. Means here given condition is true for x is equal to 2. Whenever we will put here 2, 2 plus 9 is equal to 11. See students, 2 belongs to in natural number. Yes, 2 belong in natural number such that x plus 9 is equal to 11. Means this condition is true for x is equal to 2. Means only one value of the defined set. Here we will use notation there exist. There exist means given condition is true at least one value or some value of the defined set. Then we can say that its truth value is true, t. If it is true for at least one or some value of the set, then its truth value is t. Getting what is the difference between universal quantifier and existential quantifier. Universal quantifier means it is true for every value of the defined set, and existential quantifier means it is true at least one value or some value of the defined set. We will use this notation for universal quantifier for all, and existential quantifier is there exist. Now next, quantified statements. Students, whenever in a statement there is an open sentence and quantifier is called as quantified statement. An open sentence with a quantifier becomes a statement. It is called as quantified statement. See here in first example, for all x belongs to real numbers such that x square greater than or equals to 0. Here there is a quantifier for all and one open sentence, x square greater than or equal to 0. So this whole statement is called as quantified statement. See in another example, there exists x belongs to natural number such that x plus 9 is equal to 11. Again there is a quantifier there exists and one open sentence, x plus 9 is equal to 11. Again this whole statement is called as quantified statement. Getting what is a quantified statement? Now next, students, we will start exercise 1.5, which is based on quantifiers. Now listen, question number 1. Use quantifiers to convert each of the following open sentences defined on N into a true statement. Students, here open sentences are given that and convert this open sentence into a true statement by using the set natural number. Students, we know that there is a two types of quantifiers, universal quantifier and there exists existential quantifier. So defined here one quantifier as given open statement is a true statement. Now listen, question number 1. X square plus 3x minus 10 is equal to 0. Students, see here quadratic equation is given, that means here first of all find out root of this quadratic equation. See here x square plus 3x minus 10 is equal to 0. What is the root of this quadratic equation? We can find here factor 10. 10 we will write 5 into 2, 10. And 5 minus 2 will be 3. So here substitute 5 and minus 2. X square plus 5x minus 2x and minus 10 is equal to 0. So here taking x common, what is remaining? X plus 5, and here take minus 2 common, what is remaining? X plus 5, which is equal to 0. Then see here x plus 5 and next bracket is x minus 2 is equal to 0. Means what is the value of x? X is equal to here minus 5 and x is equal to 2. Here two values of x is coming. X is equal to minus 5 and x is equal to 2. Students, see here minus 5 is a negative number, and here we will define set natural number. Then here discard minus 5 because minus 5 is not a natural number, and next value is x is equal to 2. Means whenever we will substitute here in this quadratic equation x is equal to 2, this equation will be satisfies. So it is true for x is equal to 2. Then students, it is true for one value of the set natural number. Means it is not true for every natural number. It is true only for x is equal to 2. Means one value of the set. Then here we will define quantifier, universal or existential. Here we will define existential because it is true for every one value of the set natural number. That's why here write quantifier existential. So here we will write there exist x belongs to natural number such that x belongs to natural number such that x square plus 3x minus 10 is equal to 0. It is a true statement. It is a true statement since x is equal to 2. Since x is equal to 2 belongs to natural number satisfies x square plus 3x minus 10 is equal to 0. Getting students, here define quantifier as given open sentence is a true statement, because here it is true for only one value of the set. That's why here we will write quantifier there exist. Getting? Now next, question number 3, n square greater than and equal to 1. Means here students, n belongs to natural number. Here we will substitute natural number 1. 1 square is 1, means 1 greater than and equal to 1. It is true. Next natural number 2. 2 square is 4. 4 is again greater than and equal to 1. Next natural number 3. 3 square is 9. Again 9 is greater than and equal to 1. Means square of every natural number is greater than and equal to 1. So here this condition is true for every value of set n natural number. So here students, we will define quantifier as universal, because this condition is true for every value of natural number. That's why here write quantifier for all. Getting? Next write down for all n belongs to natural number such that n square greater than and equal to 1. Getting? It is a true statement. It is a true statement. It is a true statement since all values of n, all values of n belongs to natural number, n belongs to natural number satisfies n square greater than and equal to 1, because every natural number satisfies n square greater than and equal to 1. Getting? Now next, question number 5. Y plus 4 is greater than 6. Again students, y belong in natural number. Then substitute here first natural number 1. Instead of y, substitute 1. Then 1 plus 4. 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 is greater than 6? No. Next natural number 2. 2 plus 4. 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 is greater than 6? No. Next 3. 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 is greater than 6. Yes, 7 is greater than 6. Next natural number 4. 4 plus 4, 8. 8 is greater than 6. Yes, means it is true. After that 3. 3, 4, 5 and up to n. It is not true for 1 and 2. Because 1, whenever we will substitute 1, 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 is not greater than 6. 2, 2 plus 4 is 6. Again 6 is not greater than 6. Means it is not true for 1 and 2. So here students, this condition is true for every natural number? No, because it is not true for 1 and 2. So here we will define quantifier universal or existential. Here we will define quantifier existential because this condition is not true for every natural number. If it is true for every natural number, then we will write quantifier as for all. So here write quantifier there exist. Write down there exist y belongs to natural number such that y plus 4 is greater than 6. It is a true statement. It is a true statement. Since y is equal to 3, 4, 5 up to ... all natural number satisfies y plus 4 is greater than 6. Getting, students? How we will define here quantifier as given statement is a true statement. Now next question number 2. If b is equal to set 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, determine the truth value of each of the following. Number 1. For all x belongs to B such that x is prime number. Students, here set B is given that set B is 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. In set B, 5 numbers are there. And here determine the truth value of the given condition. Students, in question number 1, here quantifier for all is given that. Whenever for all is given that means if it is true for every value of the set, then we can say that its truth value is true, otherwise false. And whenever existential quantifier is given that means it is, if it is true at least one value of the set or more than one, then we can say that its truth value is true. Here find out truth value of each of the following. So see here, for all x belongs to B such that x is prime number. So here students check, every number is a prime number. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. See here, 6 is not a prime number. 6 is a prime number? No, 6 is not a prime number. Means here quantifier is given that for all. Means here given condition is not true for every number, every value of the set. So we can say that its truth value is false because 6 is not a prime number. Means its truth value is capital F. False. So here write down, since x is equal to 6, since x is equal to 6 belongs to set B is not a prime number. Since x is equal to 6 belongs to set B is not a prime number. Is not a prime number. Is not a prime number. Therefore, the given statement is false. Hence, its truth value is capital F. Therefore, the given statement is false. Hence, its truth value is capital F. Getting? Now next, question number 2. There exists n belongs to B such that n plus 6 greater than 12. Students, here quantifier is given that there exist. There exist means if this condition is true at least one value of the set, then we can say that its truth value is true. Otherwise false. So here check. First value is 2. Substitute n 2. 2 plus 6 is 8. 8 is greater than 12? No. Then next 3. 3 plus 6 is 9. 9 is greater than 12? No. Next 5. 5 plus 6 is 11. 11 is greater than 12? No. Again next 6. 6 plus 6 is 12. 12 is not greater than 12. Last one is 7. 7 plus 6. 7 plus 6 is 13. 7 plus 6 is 13. 13 is greater than 12. Yes, 13 is greater than 12. Means this condition is true for x is equal to 7. The here quantifier is there exist. That's why students its truth value is true. Because it is true for x is equal to 7. One value of the set. Next write down clearly x is equal to 7 belongs to set A. X is equal to 7 belongs to set B, satisfies n plus 6 is greater than 12. Sorry, here write down n. N is equal to 7 belongs to set B, satisfies n plus 6 is greater than 12. Therefore, students write down the given statement. The given statement is true hence its truth value is capital T. Getting students. Now next, question number 3. There exists n belongs to B such that 2n plus 2 is less than 4. Again, students, here given that quantifier there exists means if it is true at least one value of set, then we can say that its truth value is t. Check here. Instead of n, substitute first value 2. Then 2 into 2, 4. 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 is greater than 4? No. See here, 2 into first value is 2. N is equal to 2. 2 into 2 plus 2. 2 into 2 is 4. 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 is less than 4. It is true 6 is less than 4? No, because 6 is greater than 4. Then here see, all the numbers are greater than 2. Means, if it is not true for 2, means it is not true for every value of the set B. Because every number is greater than 2. So here all the numbers are coming greater than 6. If 6 is not less than 4 means every number is not less than 4. So here no value is satisfies the given condition. 2n plus 2 is less than 4. The students here will write, since no number in set B satisfies the given condition, therefore the given statement is false. So here write down, since no number in set B, since no number in set B satisfies 2n plus 2 is less than 4. Therefore, the given statement is false. Hence, its truth value is F. Getting students, because in this question here no value in set B satisfies this condition. So here write down, since no number in set B satisfies the given condition, therefore it is a false statement, hence its truth value is F. Getting students, whenever quantifier for all is defined, so here if it is true for every value of the set, then write down given statement is true, otherwise false. And whenever there exists is given that, means if it is true at least one or more than one value of the set, then we can say that its truth value is true. Otherwise, if it is not true for any number of the set, then we can say that its truth value is false. Getting students, here exercise 1.5 is completed. Now in next lecture we will start exercise 1.6.